Okay. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from whichever part of the world you are joining us from. I am super glad to have you here with us, and hoping that this will be one of your best Twitter spaces so far. So thank you so much for making our time to join us today. I would be your host, and I won't be doing this alone. So that's why I would have to wait uh, for the co-hosts and my fellow speakers to come up here as well for us to start the discussion. So super glad to have you here. Okay, so uh, share with people, invite people to come on board and join the Twitter space for today. And I hope this space is going to be a wonderful one, anyways. So thank you so much for creating our time for today. We'll start in the next, let's say, uh, 7 minutes. Yeah, 7 minutes. The next 7 minutes we should start. So just bear with us right now. Share the link to the space. Invite as many people as possible to join us today. Today is going to be a great space. So yeah, we start in the next 6 minutes. All right. Thank you. All right, we still have 3 more minutes before we start. So thank you.
Sorry, I cannot hear anybody.
Sorry, I cannot hear
But I
anybody.
cannot hear
I
anything.
cannot hear
Been here for
anything.
like
Been here for
5 minutes
like
now.
5 minutes now.
Junior Vita, can you hear
Junior
him?
Vita, can
Am I
you hear
logging?
him? Am I logging?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
hear
yeah.
you. Can
Loud
hear
and
you.
clear,
Loud
brother.
and clear, brother.
Okay, but I cannot hear you. I
Okay,
cannot
but I
hear
cannot hear. I cannot hear
Mr. Godfrey.
Mr. Godfrey.
You can hear you. You can hear you. Can you hear
You
me?
can hear him.
Can you hear
You
me?
can hear him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I just
Yeah, were you hearing me?
I just heard him now.
Were you hearing me?
Were you hearing me?
Uh, uh, okay. Hello,
Okay. Hello,
Engineer Vita. Were you
Engineer
hearing me?
Vita. Were you hearing me?
Or was
Yes,
anybody
yes,
hearing
Was
me?
anybody hearing? Okay, okay,
Okay,
okay.
I
yeah,
thought that was
okay,
me.
yeah,
I thought that
I
was
can
me.
hear you now.
All right,
All
perfect.
right,
Thank you.
perfect. Thank you.
So yeah,
So yeah,
I was done with the
I was done
introduction
with
to
the
Pine.
introduction to
I
Piin.
hope every other
I
person
hope
was
every other
hearing
person
me.
was hearing
'Cause that
me.
would be a
That
disaster
would be
if
a
nobody was
disaster if
hearing me as
nobody was
well.
hearing me as
But
well.
yeah, I
But
would hand
yeah,
over
I would
to
hand over to
Engineer Vita right
Engineer
now.
Vita right now.
After talking about
After talking about
the introduction to
the
Pine is
introduction to
most
Piin is
importantly
most importantly
uh,
uh,
the few
the
investments
few investments
and how to
and how
seize the
to
investment
seize the
opportunity and
investment
not just
opportunity and not
invest
just
blindly.
invest blindly.
Yeah, there are few
Yeah,
people that
there are
have
few people
stories
that
and
have
few people
stories
that
and
have
few people that
experiences
have
in the
experiences
community.
in the community.
And Engineer Vita
And
has
Engineer Vita
some to share
has
with us
some to
today.
share with us today.
So super
So
glad to
super
have him
super
here
glad
with
to have
us.
him here with us.
And the mic is yours
And the
now.
mic is
Thank you,
yours
sir.
now. Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you Yes, so yes. much, Thank you my so brother. much, my brother. As you told, I'm Engineer Vito.
Engineer Vito.
Uh,
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 Pi Open Mainnet
Pi Open Mainnet
2025
2025
as my
as my
X account.
X account.
So,
So
I'm
I'm
a
a
pioneer,
pioneer
and also
and also I'm a
Pi Network
Pi Network
influencer
influencer
since
since
2020,
2020,
and
and I'm
uh,
uh,
co-builder of
co-builder
Piin
of Piin
from
from
2023 until
2023
now.
until now.
So I have a testimony on this field, cryptocurrency in general, and also on Pine. So I'm going to share my experience about Pine Network, Pine. Maybe it is time I can go ahead. Let me take 1 minute to recognize my share. To
Okay, okay. All right. So whenever you're ready now, we are here with you, sir.
yes, yes.
Okay. So when you're ready, just lift up your hand and we would go ahead from there. So, but we also have Mr. Ben here. Let Mr. Ben just say hello to the house as well. Hello, Mr. Ben. I can't hear you. Hello, Mr. Ben. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, Jim, everybody. Yeah, can hear you now. Okay, my name is Mr. Ben, and I am Pine Global Moderator. Sorry. Pine Campus Manager, rather. And I'm here in the space. We're going to be talking about the Pine, and we're going to be talking more of the potential in the Pine community. So, All right, Mr. Gottlieb. So I don't know. All right, over to you now. Is there something else?
Okay, yeah, we are waiting on Engineer Vita to set up his screen, and then he'll go ahead and talk to us.
Yes, yes. I'm ready. Everything is clear. Can I go?
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much, my brother. So, I'm going to talk about my experience about Pi Network and Piin, or like in general in this uh, cryptocurrency field. So it is my testimony from 2019. So community can many about on my testimony. So let me go on. So in this rapid evolving digital age, the world of cryptocurrency is like uncharted ocean, full of opportunity and risks. This is a true story of member of Piin community recounting how to navigate those troubled waters, experiencing losses and setback before finding uh, his own path. In June 2019, I left direct sale industry and I was introduced to the world of cryptocurrency by so-called expert. This new revenue field like an undiscovered continent fills me in existence as worth seemed within reach. However, reality can be cruel. In just 6 months, I lose more than 46,000 US dollar. Back then, my mind filled filled with fantasies of gaining rich overnight. I leveraged enjoy analyzing price without truly understanding the nature of Bitcoin and importance of blockchain technology. I burned Bitcoin and participated in so-called interest earning scheme, staking Bitcoin on platform in exchange for their tokens. Branded by a high interest rate and freeze of bull market. I dreamed those tokens would support Bitcoin. Looking back, I was like person dancing on edge of. I dreamed those tokens would support Bitcoin. Looking back, I was like person dancing on edge of cliff with crossed eyes, always at the risk of falling into abyss. By the end of 2019, the unexpected COVID-19 pandemic completely disrupted my life and pushed me to my lowest point. During this difficult period, I began to deeply reflect on my decision-making ability and judgment criteria. Despite the painful losses, I still believe that blockchain technology had immense potential. This time, however, I decided to truly understanding the letter it later than brand for others. Hungry for knowledge, yourself and feed coin. This run experience became my turning point. Through in deep studying, I gained the comprehensive understanding of blockchain technology. This progress was not technical, it was a transformation in my way of thinking. From later 2020 to the half uh, of 2021, the cryptocurrency market experienced the wide bull run. Thank you for previous learning and preparation. I seized this opportunity and I made millions. At the time, I feel as if I had become worth overnight. However, I later realized that those gain was more result of market favorable condition during the special period rather than my investment skills. During this bull market, I witnessed the more jaw-dropping story. Some people invested millions in mining machine only to lose almost everything. Others invested a few $100 in so-called meme coin and unexpectedly made tens of millions. Those extreme examples made me realize that in this market, simply chasing trade is far from enough without continued learning and growth. One will be inevitable become a target to profit for the other to profit from. Although I achieved main success in this bull market, looking back, I still missing a many opportunity. This was mainly became my understanding of cryptocurrency financial investment was still several looking. It was not until I joined the book club organized by crypto veteran that I truly realized a gap in my knowledge. During the subsequent 2-year bear market, I began systematically studying and filling in those gaps. However, the accumulation of knowledge does not immediately translate into worth growth. I watched helplessly as an asset in my wallet significantly shrunk. This painful experience only strengthened and determination of running more. In 2023, after firing in other investment, I still firmly believe that the cryptocurrency market offers the best opportunity for ordinary person to change their fortune. Through the friend introduction, I come closer the Piin project and its club in China. At the time, the concept of inscription was trending, and Piin is a short of Pi Network Pi inscription was innovative project based on this technology. Upon learning that Piin was a project driven by Pi Network community, I was intrigued. Uh, I was immediately intrigued as a Pi miner myself. With many friends doing the same, I recognized the immense potential flow and influence of innovative projects based on existing community. After thorough research, I not only invested in multiple Piin tokens, but also actively participated in various Piin community activities. I became one of the main promoters of offline salon event, witnessing the first-hand the growth and progress of the Piin project. Within the community, I became one of the most widely traveled voluntary activity participating in outreach effort. This this experience has been invaluable to me, although those may not be immediate economic return in short time. I believe in I believe this is the most previous experience in my journey of learning and growth in cryptocurrency field. Through the community involvement, my understanding has significantly improved and been put into the test. Today, my main assets are in Piin. I deeply believe in potential of Piin project and even more in power of community. In the cryptocurrency world, the consensus is a core value, and the project that can treat phenomenal influence are real. Each of us participate in protagonist of existing story. Through various social platforms, we spread culture, spirit, and belief of Piin community to everyone seeking opportunity. I firmly believe that in this new market cycle, we will ultimately succeed because Piin. This journey has taught me that in the world of cryptocurrency, passion alone is far from enough. True success requires continued learning, deep thinking, and unwavering belief. Most importantly, it requires finding the project and community that you can uh, identify with and full committed to. For me, Piin is exactly that. In this digital world, uh, full of knowledge and opportunity, each of us is writing our own story, and my story with Piin is just beginning. So, my story is rendered by here. I would like to thank you for kind attention. So, I would like to leave uh, the mic. So, Gathers way, you can take the mic. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, I think that is also part of what we were talking about. I don't know if everybody were hearing me then. But I was talking about this idea that don't just invest, because someone somewhere said that, oh, you have to invest in this project because it's good and all of that. But you have to know more about that project. You have to spend time and invest in education about the project. So it's it's a big deal for all of us to always create our time to get ourselves educated about a particular project. So yeah, that's very insightful. Anyways, thank you so much, Engineer Writer. So, Mr. Ben, now over to you, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, gentlemen, everybody. Hope you're doing well, and thank you very much, Junior Advisor, for that wonderful um, inspiration and wonderful story you've shared right now. It's a deep one, and I hope the community have learned, and the way I've learned because I was listening very, very well to the stories, and believe me when I say that I have learned a lot. So, moving forward, I want to share briefly on how you can seize cryptocurrency investment opportunities. Very much well that we know um, how it is. in this market, in today's crypto market. So just give me a few minutes. I will round it off, and so let me just talk about it. So thank you again, everybody, for coming on space today. So I'm going to be talking about how you can seize cryptocurrency investment opportunities. You know, so and this discussion is going to explore maybe two, three, four aspects of seizing cryptocurrency investment opportunities. Number one is in-depth research and self-education. First, it's crucial to understand the principles and the applications of blockchain technology. Many people lack an understanding of blockchain concepts, spiritual ideologies, and characteristics. And this is why numerous centralized projects and Ponzi schemes masquerading as blockchain ventures can still attract many people. They persist because people don't understand the principles and application of blockchain. Those who seized early opportunities were mostly tech savvy, either understanding the technology themselves or following those who did, which is how they truly grasped the opportunities. Secondly, analyze market conditions to understand the performance and potential opportunities in different crypto markets. Why are the few years considered the year one for Bitcoin? Firstly, Bitcoin spot ETFs has been approved. Secondly, Bitcoin halving will reduce its production. Thirdly, since the emergence of inscriptions last year, Bitcoin ecosystem has entered a new chapter. Talking about inscriptions, I'm talking about one of them is Piin. The future trend is undoubtedly Bitcoin dominance. Only by focusing on Bitcoin and its ecosystem can we truly seize potential opportunities. Of course, some might say that that Solana or other meme coins are performing well, but most of these coins are just flashes in the pane. How many coins that were in the top 100 by market cap in the last bull run are still in the top 100 this time? In reality, very few remain. Only a few mainstream coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, along with a few meme coins and other altcoins. Most meme coins and altcoins can only survive one bull market, and some only last for 1 to 2 months. Understanding the major market trends prevents us from being swayed by short-term hype. Additionally, we need to clearly recognize the risks associated with investing in cryptocurrencies. This crypto field is known for high risk and high returns. Only by deeply understanding and accepting these characteristics can we reasonably allocate assets and control risk. Many people only consider making money without considering the possibility of losing money. This puts us in a passive position. Before investing in cryptocurrencies, we must ensure that we have set aside sufficient funds for family living, expenses, and emergencies. These funds should be completely isolated from investments so that even if there are significant losses in extreme cases, it won't affect basic living and necessary expenses. In the high risk cryptocurrency investment field, choosing quality investment targets is crucial. For instance, within the Bitcoin ecosystem, we need to identify excellent projects. The main reason I'm bullish on buying is because of the people and community behind it. Not just the technology or the insurance volume. Why characteristics like the sparse tokens and centralized are prerequisites for quality projects. What really makes Piin unique and irreplaceable is the people and the community behind it. There are many selfless volunteers in the Piin community contributing their efforts, and the number of these volunteers continues to grow, regardless of market ups and downs. They remain steadfast in their commitment to the community rather, from online meetings and Twitter promotions to offline activities, consistently contributing through rain or shine. This is the core competitiveness that allows the Piin community to continually move forward. So in this, we believe in the future, as projects become increasingly numerous and people grow restless, only those who can calmly manage their community will stand undefeated. We need to recognize this point, understand ourselves, and understand the Piin we hold. Number two, I would say, is conduct risk assessment. Before starting to invest, please, we must clearly recognize our own risk tolerance, determine suitable investment strategies and risk levels based on personal financial situations and psychological resilience. Reasonably, allocations of funds is very important, and choosing suitable investment targets is equally important. It is advisable to invest with spare money, not to go all in, even if it's all on Bitcoin, as that wouldn't be wise, because Bitcoin also fluctuates and can experience black swing events. There's a saying, short term is unpredictable, long term needs no prediction. So Bitcoin's long term growth is certain, but short term fluctuations are unpredictable. However, we must have the ability to bear this risk, as well as the ability to assess risk. We need to consider short term risks and potential worst case scenarios. Therefore, never invest more than you can afford to lose. If losses would affect your quality of life, my dear, it is not worth it. If losses would affect your family, it is not worth it. If losses would affect your personal conduct, it is not worth it. And this also includes not borrowing high interest loans and ensuring that your financial security and other important goals, such as your children's education, are not compromised. Now, having said about season investments, now let's talk about diversified investment, how to achieve diversified investment. In cryptocurrency investment, diversification and spreading investments are crucial. Don't concentrate all your funds on a single project. As the old saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This principle applies not only to traditional investment but also to the cryptocurrency field. Diversification means investing funds in different assets or projects to reduce overall risk. Through portfolio investments, you can balance this risk and returns of different assets. This way, even if one project performs poorly, others may yield good returns, thereby reducing overall losses. On the other hand, through diversification, you can participate in more diverse projects, thus gaining broader profit opportunities. For example, Bitcoin, although relatively safe, has limited growth potential. Therefore, it's also appropriate to pay attention to and allocate to projects in other emerging tracks, such as Piin, which has relatively low market cap, more potential for multiple growth. This includes the recently popular AI sector for such nutrients. You can also adopt a small investment strategy, moderately allocated certain funds to participate. Now, talking about investment. Let's talk about long-term investment. The premise of long-term investment is to review the project fundamentals and development potential. For example, why can I ignore Piin's short-term fluctuations and hold it for the long term? It's because I believe in the culture of the Piin community and see so many volunteers constantly pushing forward, along with the potential of our millions of Piin fans behind it. Although the market is currently depressed, it can still firmly move forward, holding address constantly increasing, continuously changing hands to consolidate the foundation. Additionally, there are many volunteers actively promoting to expand visibility, a phenomenon not seen in many other communities. I believe in Piin, and I believe it will eventually have its breakthrough. So we need to adopt a long-term investment mindset, focusing on the project fundamentals and development potential. At the same time, not paying too much attention to short-term fluctuations can reduce the impact on investment decision. Another one I would say is market monitoring, continuous market monitoring. Understand market dynamics. For this allows for timely adjustment. And even when new targets start allocating a bit, you can follow market new dynamics, announcements through platforms like Binance and OKS. You can also follow some excellent bloggers. Although the information might be scattered and chaotic, but spiritual information can also help with promotions. Additionally, it's important to stay informed about new technologies and policy changes. If your field or you think your thinking is limited, or your ability to obtain information is, you can also rely on the Piin community. Our Telegram handle should be up there by now. Because in the Piin community, Telegram, Twitter, online meetings, different volunteers share new information every day. You can also follow Twitter accounts of Piin community members and volunteers and participate in more offline activities to communicate and learn more. This way, you don't need to search for information everywhere you won't feel. Don't follow trends blindly. Many people are easily influenced by their so-called friends or KOLs and blindly follow trends. For example, a friend bought an altcoin that increased tenfold and shared it with you. At this point, you might feel anxious because the coin you are holding hasn't increased tenfold. But behind this, there might be another situation. This friend might have bought 9 other coins that all dropped, but didn't tell you about this one. So, have you noticed a phenomenon? Even though we know many people trade stocks, and we all know that about 70 to 80% of people lose money, especially in unfavorable conditions, where the loss rate can reach 90%. However, the stories we hear might be about friends making money. Why is this? The reason is that people tend to publicize their profitable experiences, which makes them feel very capable and insightful. Those who lose money tend to selectively forget and not tell others. Also out of face. Therefore, we shouldn't envy others when a certain coin increases 3 or 5 times. Perhaps they are also holding other altcoins that have lost value, but they just haven't told you. Everyone's financial situation is different. You get? And we should make investment decisions based on our own circumstances and not blindly following trends. This is especially true in the crypto world, where many people are accustomed to chasing rising prices and selling during dips, buying in and when see prices going up. So I would have loved to leave you here, but let me just quickly touch something. I just remember that now. Compliant operations. Understand relevant laws and regulations to ensure that your investment do not involve pyramid schemes or illegal fundraising or fraudulent activities. Although cryptocurrency investment is not illegal, it still needs to be treated cautiously to avoid touching legal bottom line. Before investing, we need to carefully design the nature of the project and be alert of projects suspected of pyramid schemes or Ponzi schemes. Taking Piin as an example, Piin is a fairly insured inscription project based on the Bitcoin chain. Each Piin was minted by early participants with real money. Early purchases required trading with Bitcoin on OKS or Unisat's inscription market. Now that it has cross-changed to Solana, it can be directly exchanged using Solana through OKS Web3 wallets. Just like buying or the Bitcoin and Ethereum, there are no referral links between them, let alone multi-level referral network. So there's no security concerns mentioned above. So let me conclude by saying that in crypto industry, we must always remain rational and vigilant. We need to learn to conduct comprehensive due diligence on any investment target, examining whether the project has development potential and whether there are relevant security risks. And additionally, please don't blindly follow trends and avoid emotional decision making. Thank you very much. Because of time, I will leave my mic for now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Ben. I think what you have talked about, especially when it has to do with diversification, people don't understand it. Yeah, look, honestly, the crypto markets has a lot. Of course, markets tends to move based on trends and based on assets or utilities that get pumped into the market. But most people not tell you how many losses they have acquired. They would only tell you that's one gain they made, which if you do the if you make it statistically or you check the maths, they are not in profit because they probably have more losses than gains. But at the same time, diversification is important in the sense that it helps you balance off on your losses. Like I can also testify to that because there are few coins I might have bought like a long time ago, maybe a year ago or so. And then recently, I'm waking up to see that, this coin out of nowhere did very well. Yeah. So I had so many losses, but with this one coin, it can leverage up for every single losses I have had, and therefore still keeping me afloat in the market. So diversification is important. Yeah. Like you said, I wish we had time to still discuss on all these things. Yeah, I wish we had time. But time is running against us. So yeah, maybe let's do the last round off. Does anybody has any question, or maybe the speakers again? You have something to contribute again. We'll gladly talk about that. Okay, so if anybody has any question, okay. So that is how we end it on that topic. But I think a few things we haven't talked about on this space is probably Pi network and the recent trends in Pi. The AI trends and all of that. There are lots of discussions around that. A lot of people are saying so much about the AI trends in Pi network. But yeah, we're already out of time. Honestly, I wish we had all the time now to talk about that. That's a very important topic to discuss about. But time is really not on our side right now. I don't know. Let's just do a brief overview on that before we go. So Engineer Vita, what do you think about the whole AI and high domain and all of that, all the updates they brought in Pi today? It's insane. And honestly, I would like to know so many feedback on that. So yeah, hello engineer. Okay, I can't hear you. Yeah, but how about you, Mr. Ben? Do you have any feedback concerning that?
All right. Concerning the Pi updates, there have been a lot of statements from the people, and from my own perspective and looks from here, I feel like the Pi team knows actually what they are doing. you know, whereby
whereby
um,
um,
involving and
involving
building
and building in
with AI freely is a very good one. It's a very good one, but I would say that the people want what will surge up the market price of pie, and that is not what the pie cut team are looking at currently. They're looking at building the community, and making their promises, the promises they made to the people right from the inception of the project, that Pi is going to be a digital currency, not an exchangeable, not going to exchanges. I mean, so the updates right from the Pi domains and games and the AI, it's really wonderful, especially the AI application, the AI applications. It's really wonderful for builders that really want to build in the Pi ecosystem. But another challenge I would think we're going to be facing is the approval of the projects by the PyCore team, except there is no need for KYB after building on this ecosystem. A lot of problem for us here, but I think it's a very nice one, and I have recently moved out my mind from everything that has to do with pipe price for now. That is not what I'm focusing on right now. I think that we should all focus on building in the Pi ecosystem. In that way, our dreams of making Pi a digital currency can actually come to pass. And we are seeing applications, we need more applications deployed, and which one person can't do that, or only the Pi core team can't do that. So, and again, yeah, before I forget, the funding, the 100 million, I think it's about $100 million, Abby, something like that. The funding, it's a very nice one, for people. So I think if a pioneer applies for that funding and gets it and is able to build with the funds, I think yes. But we really need to see somebody, okay, that what we need now is somebody that said, okay, I've received this funding and is building with the tools they made available by the PyCore team. So that's just what I think for now. I think we should just keep our fingers crossed and watch what's going to happen. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Engineer Vita, are you back? Okay, I think he's not back. But yeah, you're right. There's so much to talk about when it has to do with these recent updates by the FICO team. But we are so optimistic and we just hope for better and just the best of it to come out of all of this. Honestly, that's what we look forward to at this point in time. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for creating our time to be here with us today. I'm super super excited to have you here with us. Yeah, so thank you so much, and then we'll see you on Friday, or we'll see you on Monday again. So yeah, thank you so much, and have a wonderful week ahead of you. So thank you. Bye.